Have you ever felt like you're wandering through life, swept away by the tides of circumstances, emotions, and expectations? Do you ever find yourself reacting to life instead of living it on your own terms? There is a way to take back control, a way to live with purpose, clarity, and resilience, regardless of the chaos around you. The path is not hidden. It has been with us for centuries, passed down by ancient philosophers who faced the same struggles we face today. But their wisdom was different, grounded not in fleeting motivations or empty promises, but in a deep understanding of the human condition. They knew the secret to mastering life lies not in controlling the world around us, but in mastering ourselves. Today we dive into 11 powerful strategies derived from Stoicism, a philosophy built on self-discipline, reason, and the fortitude to face life's challenges head-on. These strategies, if applied, can radically transform the way you live. They will help you overcome destructive emotions, strengthen your mind, and lead you to a higher version of yourself. We do not strive for perfection but for progress. And in this quest, these 11 Stoic strategies are your tools, ancient but timeless. Let's explore them. Number 1. Practice voluntary discomfort. Build resilience in adversity. Life will bring suffering. There is no escaping it. But the Stoics understood that we don't have to wait for life's hardships to prepare ourselves for them. We can embrace discomfort voluntarily, conditioning our minds and bodies to endure the inevitable with strength. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" By choosing discomfort on our terms, whether it's fasting, cold exposure, or enduring physical challenges, we weaken the grip of fear over us. Voluntary discomfort makes us resilient to hardship. It teaches us that our worst fears when faced are rarely as catastrophic as our mind makes them out to be. Number 2. Amor fati. Love your fate. There will be events in life that you cannot control. You may lose a job, a relationship may end, or illness may strike. The Stoic approach to such events is not just to accept them, but to embrace them fully. Marcus Aurelius urged us to love whatever happens. A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. This concept, known as amor fati, the love of fate, means accepting whatever life throws at us, and not just accepting it, but using it to grow stronger. We do not waste time wishing for things to be different. Instead, we adapt, we learn, and we rise, no matter what fate delivers. Number 3. Focus on what you can control. So much of our energy is wasted on things beyond our control. We worry about other people's opinions, the outcome of events, or the state of the world. But the Stoics remind us that there are only 2 things we can truly control: our thoughts and our actions. Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." By focusing only on what is within our power, we free ourselves from anxiety and frustration. We become powerful not because we can control the world, but because we master ourselves. The external world will always be unpredictable, but within us, there is the potential for calm and clarity, regardless of the storm. Number 4. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Death is not a topic we often like to think about, but the Stoics believe that contemplating mortality is one of the most important exercises in life. Seneca said, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." Memento mori, remember you will die, is not about fearing death, but using it as a motivator to live fully. It reminds us of the urgency of life. When we reflect on the fact that our time is finite, we stop wasting it on trivial pursuits and begin focusing on what truly matters. We should greet each day as a gift and make choices that reflect the brevity and preciousness of life. Number 5. The morning reflection. Set intentions for the day. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is the morning reflection, a ritual of mentally preparing yourself for the day ahead. Before you step into the chaos of the world, take a few moments to remind yourself of your values, your principles, and the challenges you may face. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." This exercise isn't about being cynical. It's about preparing yourself emotionally and mentally for the difficulties you might encounter. When we expect hardship, we are not taken by surprise when it arrives. We are ready, and when it doesn't, We find gratitude and peace in the ease of the day. Number 6. Practice negative visualization. Anticipate the worst. While it may sound pessimistic, negative visualization is one of the most empowering Stoic practices. It involves imagining the worst-case scenario for any situation in life, not to dwell in fear, but to detach from it. Seneca said, "What is quite unlooked for is more crushing in its effect, and unexpectedness adds to the weight of a disaster." By practicing negative visualization, we prepare our minds for all possibilities. We ask ourselves, what if I lost everything? What if my plans fell apart? What if the worst came true? When we imagine these scenarios, we learn that even the worst outcomes are survivable. This makes us grateful for what we have now and less fearful of the future. Number 7. The evening reflection. Review your actions. Just as the morning sets your intentions, the evening is for reflection. Before you sleep, ask yourself, how did I live today? Did I act according to my principles? Where did I fall short? Where did I excel? Seneca wrote, "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day and go back over what I have done and said." This nightly practice allows us to learn from each day without judgment, but with a desire to grow. It helps us correct course and improve over time. The Stoics were not perfect, and neither are we. But the goal is constant improvement, to get a little better every day. Number 8. Practice self-denial. Control your desires. Desire, when unchecked, leads to chaos. Whether it's for food, pleasure, or possessions, unchecked desire enslaves us. Stoicism teaches us to practice self-denial, not as a form of punishment, but as a way of mastering our desires before they master us. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. By denying ourselves the pleasures we crave, even temporarily, we become less dependent on them. We realize we can live without them, and in doing so, we reclaim our freedom. Whether it's fasting, abstaining from luxury, or resisting indulgence, self-denial strengthens our self-discipline and sharpens our minds." Number 9. Choose your response, not your emotion. Emotions are powerful, but they don't have to control us. The Stoics teach that while we cannot stop emotions from arising, we can always choose how we respond to them. Epictetus taught, "It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance." When anger, fear, or sadness arises, we don't need to act on it. We can observe it, understand it, and choose a response that aligns with our values. This is the essence of emotional mastery. We are not slaves to our feelings. Instead, we use them as tools, and we act with reason and clarity regardless of what we feel inside. Number 10. The art of detachment. Let go of what you cannot keep. Everything in life is temporary. Our possessions, relationships, health, and even our lives are fleeting. The Stoics understood that attachment to impermanent things is the root of suffering. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Receive without pride, let go without attachment." This doesn't mean we don't care about the things in our lives. It means we don't define ourselves by them. We enjoy them while we have them, and we are at peace when they are gone. This is the key to inner freedom, being content with what is and unafraid of what may be lost. Number 11. Act with purpose. Live according to your values. Finally, the Stoics believe that life should be lived with purpose. Every action, no matter how small, should align with your principles and values. We are not here to drift through life, reacting to every impulse and circumstance. We are here to live with intention. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work," as a human being. To level up in life, we must understand our purpose and act in accordance with it. Every decision, every habit, every moment is an opportunity to either align with that purpose or stray from it. When we live with purpose, we become unstoppable. These 11 Stoic strategies are not just habits to follow, they are ways of thinking, ways of being. Each one, when practiced consistently, will transform how you engage with the world. You will find that life, with all its chaos and unpredictability, no longer shakes you. This is how we level up, not by mastering the external world, but by mastering ourselves. Let these Stoic principles guide you, and you will become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Let us rise each day, face life's challenges, and emerge from them unshaken. For we have within us the power to shape our destiny. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong, Until next time.